divided by 3y.
So it can't have two letters. It's not a polynomial.
Oh,
And if you have a negative exponent, or if you have two letters, not, negative exponent, not, or a fraction for the exponent, not. Okay? And we'll talk about that right down here,
it
too.
has to be plus or minus.
Yep. Okay. So constant is a degree of 0. What's x to the 0 equal? Actually, let's write 0 there. Show me with your hand what it is, x to the 0. 1, right? A lot of kids think it's... So let's say you forget that on the test and you're like, oh crap, I forgot, is it 1 or 0? So you can go to your graphing calculator and just do 3 to the 0 power like that, and then you see it's 1, okay? So we have linear is degree of 1, so you'd be just x, or you could write x to the first power. I'll talk about that a lot in Thursday's lesson for you guys. Quadratic is second degree, or x squared. I like seeing the examples next to it, right, because it makes more sense to me. Cubic is degree of 3, or x cubed. Okay? Quartic is fourth, or x to the fourth. I'm going to add one because I'm like that. Quintic has a degree of 5. Can you quit talking back there? Kate? You're yapping. Can you stop yapping? You're asking a lot. You're talking the whole time. Okay, so Kate, we're looking at this first one right here, x squared plus 3x minus 10. Can you name it by degree number of terms? So what's the highest exponent?
2.
What's that called?
A
Quadratic. Good. And then 3 terms is called what?
trinomial.
Perfect. Quadratic trinomial. Okay, 9x to the, what power is that, Ryder Mats? X to the what power? 1. Good job. What's that one called? Linear what? Nope. Because it's got an exponent. 1 degree, or 1 term is what? Monomial. Linear monomial. So you know, because I'm doing the DECA thing tomorrow, push everything one day further back, which means you don't take your test a Tuesday after break, you take it block day after break. Okay, which is nice because then you get access time on Wednesday to get more help if you need it. And then I'll be here after school Monday, before and after school, Monday and Tuesday after break. And then access time Wednesday for you guys, Wednesday after school as well, if you need it. Okay, next one. So hurry. It's x to the first power. So what's it called?
Linear.
Your name's not so hurry.
Linear binomial.
Linear binomial. It's good. It's just hard to remember it all, especially you take your test 2 weeks from now. Oh, hell yeah. Vanessa, x squared is what? Quadratic, and then 3 terms is what? Trinomial. Good. Quadratic trinomial. Perfect. Okay, x to the third power is what, Jonah?
Quadratic trinomial.
Not quadratic. Third power.
Cubic.
Cubic trinomial. Good. But it's 4 terms. It's not trinomial.
Polynomial.
Right, because it's 4 terms. 4 plus is polynomial. So polynomial has 2 meanings, right? So this right here is a polynomial. Right, it's an overarching term that refers to any number or number variable combination. If we talk polynomial in terms of number of terms, then it means 4 or more terms. Okay, so 2 totally separate meanings for polynomial, which is annoying but true. All right, then, Maya, 6, we don't know. We didn't say anything about 6, right? So after 5th, it's just 6th degree, 7th degree, 8th degree. So it's a 6th degree, and then 3 terms is what?
Trinomial.
Good. So 6th degree trinomial. And then we're going to do Salma. So this one would have an x to the 0 power after it, which is just implied. You just kind of have to know that. So if it's 0 degree, what's that called? Constant. And then one term is called what? Monomial. It's a weird word. Monomial. Okay, good job. The next one down, Jada. It's x to the first power, so degree of 1, what's that called? Linear, and then 2 terms is called what? Perfect. Linear binomial. So you guys are getting used to looking at this little chart, which is helpful. Now you just got to memorize it, right? And I wouldn't, for me, like if I were taking my own Algebra 2 class, I would wait until the Sunday that break ends and then I would memorize it, right? Because you're going to have a bunch of stuff after break. How many people have more than one test before Thanksgiving break? I'm surprised it's not more, honestly. Who's got the most? Show me with your fingers how many tests. You have 6? Jesus. 5? 2? All right. 6? Wow. 5. That's brutal.
Can I ask a question?
You have a fist of tests?
No, I want to ask
A whole fistful. Yeah, go ahead.
How'd you get linear binomial there, but above it you got a constant?
Because we have to add, if it's just 8, we have to add that x to the 0 power, because x to the 0 power is 1.
Yeah.
So the 0 power is what makes it constant.
So now, how'd you know? Wouldn't it be the same thing as you plugged in x to the 1?
So if I have x to the 0, what that means is
Oh, wait, I get it.
8 times 1, right? So that's why it's just 8. So it's like a trick question, kind of, except I'm telling you ahead of time. So not trick.
9 to the power of 1 would just be
9x to the power of 1.
just like 9 to the power.
9 to the first power is just 9. 9 to the 0 power of 1. Okay? Right or lackey. Next one. What you get? Quadratic trinomial. Who's ready to roll? Quadratic. Write all these down. Quadratic. Because it's second degree. And it's got 3 terms. Quadratic trinomial. Next one, Andy. Cubic binomial. Andy was ready to go too. Good job. Quartic trinomial, I heard in the back. Was that you, Kate?
Yes. No,
Good
it
job.
was not. Yes, it Leah, stop taking credit for me. It was
Leah, good job. Okay. Then we're going to do 1 with x to the 5th. Let's do this one right here. What is that one called, Leah? Oh, the irony. The one that's circled, x to the 5th.
x to the 5th degree.
What? No, what's it called? I wrote it off to the left
Degree
there.
mono.
Or left is that way for you guys. Quintic. Quintic. And then one term is what? Monomial.
It's above 5, you just...
5, 6. If it's 6 and above, not 5. 5's quintic. 6 is just 6 degree. They ran out of gas after 5.
That's fine.
There's a name for it, but they don't ever use it. Okay, so what is a polynomial? I think it's easier to talk about what is not a polynomial personally. So if I look over here at this thing right here, that's like x to the first power. If I rewrite that as a fractional exponent, called a rational exponent, it's too big. I would write that like x to the 1/3 power. Because the exponent is a fraction, it is not a polynomial. So you can't have fractions for exponents, right? So if I were to write this one, what would what would that be? X to the what power?
Still x to the first.
Look at this one. And apply that logic to this one.
Okay. Then to the fourth.
1/4 power. Right? And also not a polynomial because the exponent is a fraction. if I look at this one, why is this not a polynomial? And then I'll take your question.
Because there's more than one variable.
More than one letter, right? 2 letters, not a polynomial. 2 letters, not polynomial. Okay, question.
If x 1/4 is the highest number, what would we call that?
Nothing, because it's not a polynomial.
Oh.
We would call it not a polynomial. Because that's what happens, right? If it's not, it's just not. There's no name for it.
So like, what's the point of simplifying it then?
Because then you can see that the exponent is a fraction, and then you know it's not a polynomial. Because if I just wrote this, you might be like, well, how about that? Is that a polynomial? What does this equal? X to what power?
First.
Nope. It's a square root. What root is it? What'd you say?
1/2.
1/2, right? Square root is the second root, so it'd be x to the 1/2 power, also not a polynomial.
Would there be square roots in like these types of equations? And like we have to simplify them?
You don't, and if you just recognize right here that it's not a polynomial, you just write no, and you're done. You don't have to do anything else. It's handy when it's like that.
But if x was like 9 and then it was 3, it could be simplified down into 8.
9/3, and then it could be reduced to a whole number, then you're good,
Yeah.
right? Because it'd be x to the third, and then we're good. It is a polynomial cubic. This one right here.
Or not.
So if I rewrite that, 6x to the what power? Negative, this one though. Negative what? Who knows? Come on, somebody knows. -1, good job. Right? So when there's no exponent, it's always to the first power, and if you move it top to bottom or bottom to top, the exponent becomes negative. You can also tell this is not a polynomial right there, because it's -5, and you can't have negative exponents for a polynomial. So is number, Henry, top one there, x to the 7th plus 6x to the 5th minus 1/3, polynomial, yes or no?
Yes.
What's the degree? 7th, highest exponent. That's how you get the degree. Okay? And there's no 7 on the other side. So after 6, it goes 6th degree, 7th degree, 8th degree, and so on. How about the next one, Lorelai? Because? No, because 2 letters.
Next to each other? Or what?
Yeah, even if it were like this, still not a polynomial, right? Just 2 letters straight up, you're done. No, not a polynomial. Okay? How about next one? Yeah,
Well, it has 2 letters. It has 2 P's. So-
but they're the same letter,
Oh, alright.
right? Same letter's okay. P squared, P, totally fine. 25, yes or no?
No.
Yes.
What? How? X equals 25. It's just a. Oh.
Ah, yeah, that old trick, right? But any number is still a polynomial, right? Any number. Whole number, like complete number, not decimal. Okay? How about next one? No? Now you're doubting yourself, huh? Because it's x to the negative first power. That's why it's no. Right? Because x is on the bottom, you move it to the top. This first term would become 2x to the -1.
Is the degree of 25?
'Cause it's magic.
0?
I can prove it to you if you want. Yeah. About negative exponents, why they work. It helps some people. If you want to see it, I'll show you. We'll do it real quick.
Is the degree of 25 0?
Yeah.
Same power as 0?
Yep. Oh, I forgot to write that. Thank you.
Look at the past sheet I was talking about.
So 3 squared is 9. What's 3 to the first power? 3. How did I get from 9 to 3? What did I divide by? 3. So 9 divided by 3 is 3. If I do 3 to the 0 power, what's 3 divided by 3? 1. Weak sauce back there. 3 to the -1 What's 1 divided by 3? 1/3. So it's 1 over 3 to the first power. That's why when exponents are positive in the bottom, you can move them to the top and they become negative. This one, 3 to the negative 2, would be 1 over 3 squared, which is 1 over 9. Right? So instead of dividing by 3, because then you get triple decker fraction, you could multiply by 1/3, and then you get 1/9. Okay? That's why it makes sense. Some people, they get it when they see that. If that doesn't work for you, that's okay. All right, we're going to combine like terms here. We got 2x cubed terms. We've got some x squared terms. Then we got some x terms. Notice I'm always grabbing the sign in front as I highlight. And then we got some numbers. So we're going to combine all those highlights. Riley is not here. Ashley. Yellow highlight, what do I get? 6x cubed plus x cubed. 7x cubed, good job. Then purple highlight, what do I get? Liam. 7 minus 4. Plus 3x squared. That's what you meant to say? I know. Lily Donker. Pink highlight. -2 minus 8. -10x, good job. 5 plus 1? L? 5 plus 1. Yeah, easiest question, right? You're like, oh, thank God, I got a good one. So we're done. If I name that by degree and number of terms, what do I get?
Cubic.
Cubic polynomial. Use a parrot. Shay, you sound so excited. So I think about this. Don't write this down yet. So I think of the negative like -1. Don't write this. And I distribute it into the parenthesis like that. When I do that, the shortcut way to do that is I just make this negative in the middle positive, and then I switch all the signs in front of the numbers, and then I combine like terms. Okay? So I don't have any other 2x to the 5th, so I just write that down. Do I have 2x to the 4th? James? I have 2x to the 4th terms, right? Right here and right here. Subtract, what do I get? 11 minus 5? 6x to the 4th. Right, good job. Then what comes next? Jacob.
You got an extra 7x with 3x.
But I've got another one before, standard form.
Oh, you got 9x.
9x, good. So minus 9x cubed, good job. That was a trick question. Aurel, what's next?
Which are we on?
We just did cubed. What comes next? So I already did this one, this one, this one, this one. That's what I got left.
Oh, like 4x?
What's 7 plus 3?
Oh, 7 plus 3, 10x. Sorry.
10x, all good. And -8 minus 4, Haley?
Oh, 12.
-12, good. How do you add two negatives? Add the numbers, keep the negative. It's easy. Add the numbers, keep the negative. Negative, positive, it's different. If I name this by degree and number of terms, Declan, what do I get? 5th degree.
5th degree.
At the bottom, we added it in. Quintic. Polynomial, good. And that's it. There's your homework.
Do we have to remember quintic on this?
Oh, hell yeah. I taught it to you. You got to remember. And to that I say, haha.